TOEIC score, I was really miserable, disappointed. And also, I didn't have any hope. My major is tourism management in Bae University, 관광경영. And 관광경영 in Bae University is not famous. So not a prestigious school and not a good school. So after I discharged military service, and then I came back to the school, I took the test, and 140, and then I got really surprised about my life. And I didn't know how to break through. I want to see that me at the time, I'm still young, right? So I'm 50. And I could see that my bright future. So I made my mind to make the decision to study in a study. And then I studied very hard, life and death. I studied very, very hard. 정말 열심히 공부했어요. And then at the time, and I got, after almost 2 years later, it became 930. But this is different from your generation. 여러분 세대하고 좀 달라요. My generation is, if you get 800, they go to the Samsung, a big company. And out of Bae University, if you get 800 TOEIC score, you got a full scholarship. So I get 930, and I got the scholarship, and I got the offer from the 10 companies. That was my third year of university. 3학년 때 930이 나와서 배제대가 it's not the prestigious school, right? So can. And then one of the school asked me to come and teach, and I teach. And then the Shisa, do you know that Shisa? Called me. Because I took the test later, become 140, 2 years later, 930, 190. I got a score, and then Shisa language school, they called me. And they asked me, hey, Michael, have you been to other countries? How can you speak like this very well? You've never been to other countries, but you become the simultaneous interpreter for Chungnam University. 충남 province. 충남에서 동시통역사가 됐어요. 3년 안에. And then I got the perfect score, 만점 맞고. And then I got the offer from the Shisa. Do you know Shisa at the time? Do you know hackers? You can see that, right? David Cho. David Cho is from Chungnam. And next building, he started school here. Actually, he studied and has been in this TOEIC field for 15 years. He went out. He got the scout. He scouted, like a scout 됐어요. He got scouted from the Shisa. And then he studied, he teach, and then his books took it off very well. And then right now, he has a big school. He has a big, company. So anyway, so when I was 27, I was accepted. And as a teacher, 이제 27에 강사가 됐습니다. But people ask me, how can you get the really good score? And you know what? It's very hard that to get this perfect score, as well as speaking is a different matter. Have you been to other countries? No. How many years have you studied? 3 years. Within 3 years, how can you do that? And how can you be a simultaneous interpreter? And then they give me a job. And then, I start to work. And that was funny. Why? When I teach, most of the lecturer teachers graduated from Seoul University. And Korea, Yonsei, they went to the America, they study in Princeton, and they get a master degree and a doctor degree, and they become the teacher. But for me, I just graduated Peje, and I just have a university, but at Peje University, which is located in Daejeon, it's not that much famous. So they said, hey, you know what? This Michael is from countryside, local people, right? And not good the background, right? To be a good teachers or toy instructor, at least you need to graduate 성균관. It should be name value. And also you need to get a degree from America. And I ask, in my language school, there's 21 teachers. I ask them, hey, where'd you graduate from? So, where? Yonsei. Where? Princeton. UCLA. And they ask me, 배제대학교. And they say, who is this guy? They really look down on me. They ignore me. And that's why when I started teaching, one day I was offered teaching in Noryangjin. 300 people were gathered, Noryangjin area. So these people really want to get a job as a public officer, right? 공무원. So I'm teaching them, and then usually, right, 300 students, how much you make the money? 2억 원, 3억 원, right? Your salary will be 2억 원, 3억 원, right? 300 people, think about it. It's a big money, big opportunity, and I grabbed the mic. Hey, 안녕하세요. 지가 어디서 왔는지 알아요? 지가 충청남도 서산시 부성면 지사리 출신이요. 외국에 한 번도 못 갔다 왔시오. 그런데 제가 만점 맞고 여기에 섰다니까요. 지금부터 리스닝 할 테니까 들어보시오. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. We're going to take up some the local census 35. Right now, so after 30 minutes, we will touch down the nations and participate. Enjoy your time. 잘 들어보셨죠? They got really surprised, freaked out. What kind of this guy? I says, 이 새끼 뭐야? He doesn't have any good reputation. He doesn't have any good background. And then you know what happened? The owner of the language school, very big person, very big figure, he drove me the car. And on the way to the Seoul stations, I sat on his not driving seat, beside the seat, and hey, I heard that you graduated from the Seoul University and get a master's degree in America, and you came back and you got a really, really good reputation, and your teaching is really good. 야, 너 서울대학교 나와서 미국 가서 이런 데 가서 공부해서 잘했다고 그러는데 너 그래서 강의 잘한다 이런 얘기 피드백이 나오더라. 그래서 I said, you know what you mean? What do you mean? I never been to other countries. I never know how to study outside because I was so poor. I'm from the 서산 출신이요. No money at all. So I don't have money to study in language school. I don't have money to go to the outside of this country. I don't have any money. That's why I got really surprised that when you say that. But all of a sudden, I saw the traffic light, and I stopped the car. He stopped the car because I gotta get off, right? 차가 이제 섰어요. 내려갈 때. So I got off. But he asked me the questions. How can you get the perfect score? And how can you be a really good teachers or something? So I said, 뭐라고 얘기를 해야 되잖아. Right now, stop the sign. And I opened the door. I said, 3류대는 있어도 3류 인생은 없습니다. Even though you are not born to be a third class, even though you have in the struggle. I said that one. And he was crying. And he said that you are it. You are it. 네가 그놈이구나. And since then, my life get changed a lot. And My mom is a handicapped person. My father is a handicapped person. 저희 아버지는 장애인이시고 어머님은 장애인이십니다. 충청남도 서산시 부석면 지살리에 왔습니다. 공부를 못해서 부석고등학교를 댕겨시고 부석고등학교는 35명 중에서 20명이 꿇은 형들이에요. That means I didn't have good chance to study this education. So that's why I took the English test. I was top 3 out of 1,000. My number is 997. So when I get into the Peje University, do you know what? I couldn't adapt how to study. So my GPA. So in Korea, what is a GPA? Perfect score is 4.5, right? In America, 4.0, 4.5. And my GPA was a 1.8. F, 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 T, F. That was my freshman GPA. Because I didn't know how to study. 대학교를 원래 못 가야 되는데 형들이 시험을 안 보러 와서 고등학교 때 내신 was really good. That's why I got the offer from the Peje University. But the problem is that I didn't know how to. So, very interesting, right? You didn't expect that much, this story. 굉장히 흥미롭죠? 이런 거 기대하지 않았을 거예요. And then now you are thinking, what kind of this guy? So now what happened is that I have 6 international schools in Korea. So I have 20 nations. I took the airplane more than 700 times. Tomorrow I'm going back to my country, America. So I have a school in America, India, Korea, 60 international schools. I cover Laos and so, 5,000 students around the world. 지금은 5,000명을 가르치는 국제학교를 100개를 하고 있고, I opened the language school here, and I opened the Gwangju, and another one. And tomorrow we are doing interior in Gangnam, in Daechidong. I opened my language school there. So, what is the reason I want to share my life with you guys is that the pain and suffering. So I want to wrap it up with the pain and suffering. Life is hard. Let me tell you about the story of your life. Life is hard, difficult, but that doesn't mean it's not impossible. I like the challenge. Even though there is an impossibility, I always think. My mom taught me. My mom was a handicapped person. She was lame, half-side or paralyzed. She was dragging her body all the time. She burnt her hair. She became a bald, 대머리, when she was 2 years old. So she almost gave up her life, but thank God, somebody came, changed her life, and then my mom showed me all the time that all things are possible. 배제들어서 안 되는 게 아니더라고. 외국에 안 가서 되는 게 아니라고. So now, beginning person, you are studying 육체 pattern, right? So I want to publish that book, and in Seoul area, and I'm going back to Seoul, and we'll start in our language school. 안 되는 조건을 찾지 마시고 되는 조건을 찾으세요. Every day you need to think that how and wonderfully, beautifully will be in your future. It's very important. 지금은 힘들 수 있어요. Now maybe you are struggle, right? I don't know what happened to your life. I don't know who you are. You don't know me. You don't expect me, and I don't expect you. But one thing that I'm sure is that, 오늘이 끝일 것 같아. No, the sun is rising once again. Sometimes we say, life is hard. hard, difficult, messy, I don't like myself. A lot of people, they are living their past. Past. Do you know past? Now, future. We have this one. This is now, right? Past. Maybe you don't like your past. 과거가 싫은 사람 있어요. If you don't like your past, do you know what? You regret. Regret. Do you know regret? 후회하다. I shouldn't have done that. I'm so stupid. When I was a teenager, I needed to study the TOEIC. What am I here at that age? I don't know. I don't like. 10대 때 좀 똑바로 살았어야 되는데 I didn't chill out when I was young. So maybe you regret. If you regret, do you know what happened? It will lead. 후회하면요, and you will complain. Do you know the word complain? I don't like myself. I don't like my future. I don't like my parents. I don't like my situation. I don't like my university. I don't like. You don't like anything. I don't like air. I don't like coffee. I don't like. You complain. Right? If you're living in the now. 세상 사람 중에 지금을 사는 사람이 있어요. Do you know what happened? If you're living now, do you know what happened? You don't regret, but you compare. Do you know compare? 비교하다. Oh, he has more than me. He is better than me. He has more money than me. He achieved more than me. And complain, this one, compare, it leads inferiority. 열등감. So life, so Joel, can you get it down, this mic? So too high, so vibration. And so that's why inferior. You get the inferior. If you have an inferior, do you know? 열등감 느끼면 you don't want to get out. You don't want to get out of your room. You don't get out your life. You don't want to get out your life. 나오기가 싫어요. 집에서 나오기도 싫고, 내 삶에서 나오기도 싫고, 내 아픔에서도 나오기도 싫어요. It tangle and will hang you over. And you symbolize, I'm stupid. I'm nothing. I cannot do anything. How stupid am I? And you plummet, hit the ground. 그게 현재에서 하는 사람이에요. But I want to wrap it up. 끝내면서 I want to say, today is, we say, present. Right? You understand? Today is present. And today is byproduct. Do you know byproduct? 부산물. Today is a byproduct of yesterday. 이 뱃살, 어제가 만든 치킨입니다. This, my pot belly, actually I ate the chicken last night. And so whenever I come to Korea, I love the fried chicken. I couldn't resist. Nighttime, pick up the phone call around 11 o'clock. I don't want to call, but I call. Hey, 배달의 민족 치킨 2마리. And then it become this. So, but let me think. Let us think, right? Today is a byproduct of yesterday, which means tomorrow is byproduct of your life. 오늘은 어제가 만든 산물이라면 내일은 오늘이 만들어간 산물입니다. You may think, oh, tomorrow sun will rise anymore. Maybe no hope for me. My life is helpless. I'm so stupid. But you know what? You have a great future. Think about that part. Living today for tomorrow. Do not live your life today for yesterday. 어제를 위해서 살지 마세요. Maybe you make the mistake. You have, how stupid I am. I'm stupid. I have done this. Make mistake. How stupid I am. I don't like myself. Don't say that. Take it away. Take it away. 다 없애버렸어요. Break it away. Why? You can start again. Why? The sun will rise once again. Tomorrow you will see sunrise. Even though your life is a sunset, oh, my life is sunsetting. Down, disappoint, disappear, disapproval. I don't like myself. But you know what? My mom always told me. 어머니가 저한테 늘 했어요. 야, 병신이 우리 동네 병신이라고 그랬어요. 병신이 마음의 병신이야, 병신이요. We say the handicapped people 병신 in my mom. Because my mom is illiterate. She doesn't know how to read. But you know, my mom always said, told me, nothing is impossible. So now you have a great chance. This is a maybe probably language school. This is the academy for your English. But we open the door to communicate with you guys. I met him, Paul. Do you know how old is he, Paul? He's 26 years old. For 20 years. 26살이에요. 20년째. So he was a drunkard when I met him. 우리 폴 선생님이 처음에 왔을 때 술을 너무 좋아했어. I talked to him. You know what? You can start a new life. Now I'm so proud of the Paul and Jane, Hesed, and all the people. So do you know what I am? 내가 진짜 재밌는 얘기 해줄게요. 24살에 복학을 했어요. 처음 영어 수업을 들어갔어. 선생님 나한테 물어봤어. What time is it? 내가 아는 단어가 없어요. What time is it? 그래서 내가 뭐라 했냐면 My name is 조재영 그랬어요. 24살에. 제 이름 몇이냐고 물어봤는데 My name is 조재영. Everybody laugh, make fun of me, and you stupid. How can you don't understand that part? But then my major is a tourism management. 관광경영학과요. Everybody say, I ask my senior, how can I get a job? How can I get a good job? I want to get a really good job. They say, if you don't know how to speak English, doesn't have a good TOEIC score, you cannot get a job. That was the biggest challenge. Why? My number is 997 among the 1,000. I'm an F student. But people say, to get a job, you need to speak English. It's miserable. And then, I made my mind. I start a new life. So I got up 5 o'clock, and I pray and kick it off, my life. And I study until 12 o'clock. I slept no longer 5 hours. I study, memorizing, speaking, listening, speaking, listening. Focus, almost 2 years. And there was one story. I have a friends in my school. And in my school, friends가 있었어요. Most of them, they study good, very good. So I asked him, and we had at the time, we had one restaurant, name is 제주 돼지 줘야지. It's very cheap, because 3,000원, you can eat a lot of things. So we gathered there, and I said, hey, they talk one another. What's your TOEIC score? Like 750, 720, 800, 850. And then they asked me, what's your TOEIC score? I said, 140. They laugh and laugh. do you know what happened? You know what? You will never make it. You will never make it. 넌 절대 안 될 거야. You don't have what it takes. It's impossible. It's impossible. They told me that one. But inside of my heart, inside, I can do it. Now, you can be better than me, but you know what? I will study. I will do my best. You will see. Next year, around this time, I will see. 1년 지났습니다. 제 토익 점수 1년 열심히 했는데 525점. 그러나 계속 공부해서 2년 만에 935점 받고 애들을 불렀어요. And I asked them, what's your TOEIC score? They laughed at me, 140. How stupid you are. And they say, you 140. I asked them, okay, so what's your TOEIC score? 780, 800, 750. And they said, this time, 시험 잘못 봐가지고, 960 나왔어. 짜증나. And then inside my heart, well done. You did a very good job. Now, life will pay you. Don't worry about it. 인생은 여러분한테 가치를 가르쳐줄 거예요. Do not give up. Kick off. Keep going. Go better than before. Every day. 오늘은 어제가 만든 산물입니다. 내일은 오늘이 만들어간 산물이에요. And I'm so happy to see you guys and he arranged this meeting. Thank you so much, Mr. Choi, and thank you so much. And I'm going back so now and enjoy your time. Probably the next time when we have a chance, I will come back. Thank you so much. I was Michael Cho. Thank you. So, welcome. So, finish early? Yeah, early finish. 30 minutes. I usually talk more than 2 hours.
네, 감사합니다.